In this video, I'm going to share with you how to start a lifestyle business that is joyful, fun, fulfilling, and profitable. Here's what I'm going to cover in this video. Number one, what does a lifestyle business even mean? Then I'm going to get into what's your dream lifestyle business. We're going to talk about different types of businesses that could be lifestyle businesses. I'm going to talk about how to start your lifestyle business and ultimately what it takes to build a highly profitable lifestyle business. Let's go. So a lifestyle business is one that adds to your lifestyle rather than takes away from it. When I say lifestyle, I'm talking about your time, your money, and your people. Meaning, how do you spend your time? Are you doing something that you love to do? Does it generate enough revenues to live the lifestyle that you want to live? And what kind of people are you working with? Who are you surrounded by in terms of your business? And actually, there's another big thing about it too. Because in my world, lifestyle also includes purpose and fulfillment. So to me, no matter how fun a business is, no matter how much money it makes or how little time you have to spend on it, if it's not meaningful, then it's not really worth doing. So that's the fourth piece, which is, does this business fulfill you? So let's talk about what is your dream lifestyle business. Now, one of the things that gets in the way of people really starting a lifestyle business is that they're not willing to dream and desire what they really want. They're afraid that if they really said what they wanted, then they wouldn't be able to get it. And so they try to kind of downplay their desires and dreams. So I'm going to invite you to do the opposite. I'm going to invite you instead to really dream big and to really ask yourself, if you could have it all your way, if you could wave a magic wand, what would your dream lifestyle business look like? Who would you be spending your time working with? What kind of work would you be doing? What kind of money would you be making? What would your time look like? What would your ideal day be like? How early would you wake up? How late would you go to bed? How many days a week would you work? You'd be surprised how many people default to a 40-hour Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. work week when they have the opportunity to build whatever they want. I know I did that when I started my business. I just automatically took on the industrial model work week. Well, now, 13 years later, I can tell you that I generally take Mondays off, Fridays off, at least one long weekend a year, and several week retreats or sabbaticals throughout the year. Why? Because that's what I dreamed about. That's what I want. Another thing to think about in terms of your lifestyle and a business that supports that is, where do you want to be? Again, you'd be so surprised to see how many people default to living in one place. And meanwhile, they have these dreams like, oh, sure, I'd love to be in Mexico when it's cold up north or, be in Hawaii in the winter or whatever. But they don't even do that. They don't dream about it because they think, oh, I can't do that. That's crazy. Well, I invite you to get a little bit crazy and to write down, yes, write down what your dreams are. The more concrete you get, the more you can actually visualize what you want, the more likely you are to actually build it. So there are lots of different lifestyle businesses. One huge category of lifestyle business is the online product sales category. Now, if you ever read Tim Ferriss's book, The 4-Hour Workweek, this is the type of business he was talking about, where basically you do online sales and you do drop shipping or product fulfillment. Now, even though I just mentioned this type of business, it's not actually a business model that I have a lot of experience in, but I'm sure you can find tons of people out there who do. Instead, I like this other type of business model, which is a service-based model. I personally have found that part of having a wonderful lifestyle is me working with people that I love, working with people that inspire me, working with people that are up to something in the world. So my ideal lifestyle business, which may be ideal for you too, is an online group coaching model. So what I do is I lead online retreats, seminars, and workshops, and then I invite people to enroll in my 1-year program, which is called the Influencer Circle. And actually, to tell you a secret, inside of Influencer Circle, we call each other family. In fact, the trips that we take each year, we call them family vacations because we are so close with each other. So that's a lifestyle business that aligns with my lifestyle. Maybe or maybe not, it aligns with your lifestyle. Another type of lifestyle business is basically any business where you've built a team who can run it for you so that you can focus on living your life. Now, that requires often getting to a certain level of scale, meaning you building up the business to a certain place until you can hand it off to someone else. So that's another way to get to a lifestyle business. I personally prefer having a lifestyle business while I'm growing, and that's why I picked the model that I picked. So let's talk a little bit about how to start a lifestyle business. What do you need to do in order to start to build yours? Well, I have a 7-step model, of course, that I like to use. And the first step is going inward. The first step is looking at your own identity. Who are you? What do you love to do? What brings you joy? What are you awesome at? What are you not so awesome at? Once you have clarity on yourself and what your standards and values and even your boundaries are, then we move into the second step, which is what kind of lifestyle do you want to lead? Now, I already asked you all those questions about lifestyle in the beginning, so I'm not going to belabor that point here. And instead, I'm going to go straight to point number 3, which is your brand. Every great lifestyle business needs to attract customers. And the easier it is to attract customers, the more lifestyle friendly it is. And that's why it's worth it to invest the time up front into building a compelling and attractive magnetic brand that draws people in. The fourth point is, how are you gonna market the business? What is an easy lifestyle friendly way of marketing your business so it drives a steady stream of inbound prospects? Right now, you're looking at one of my lifestyle friendly marketing strategies. I come here to my friend, colleague Nate's studio, and I record videos all day long. And I spend one day recording, and then I have 30 days worth of marketing that goes out on YouTube. The fifth one is the business model. The business model is the mechanism by which you turn your magic into money. And you want to have a business model that feeds your lifestyle. Your business model is essentially what you have to put into the business to get money out of the business. So you want a business model that's aligned with your unique strengths and gifts and passions and talents. If you're stuck doing work that you hate doing every day, even if you make a whole lot of money, then it's not a lifestyle business. By the way, this is a perfect opportunity to tell you about my video, What is a Business Model and Why It's Important. I have a whole video that goes in depth into that one topic. The next thing that's really important in a lifestyle business is, how do you do sales and enrollment? You want to make sure that sales is easy and systemized so that you're not reinventing the wheel with every single sale. So having a strategy to have sales on rinse repeat, and even more importantly, have one sale that lasts for a long time, meaning monthly recurring revenues. If you know me at all, then you know that I always advocate for the big back end. The big back end is an ongoing monthly recurring revenue model that you can sell people into one time and then keep them for many months or even years. And then finally is scale. A great lifestyle business is scalable. It's lifestyle friendly because it can grow without taking up more and more of your time. So you can leverage 3 things for scale: time, technology, and team. Leveraging your time is, for example, the difference between doing a one-on-one coaching program versus doing a one-to-many, a group coaching program. Leveraging technology, for example, would be recording a course one time and then selling it for many years. And leveraging team might look like training people to do what you do so that they can go do it instead. So how do you build a highly profitable lifestyle business? Well, profit means high margin. And a margin is the distinction or the difference, the gap between your revenues and your costs. The bigger that gap, the more profitable your business is. In the world of a lifestyle business, what you want to do is keep your costs low and your time inputs low, and also your prices high. This is what I call a boutique model, Now, in a boutique model, one of the best things you can do is have a price point that's on the higher end and have costs that are on the lower end, but that doesn't sacrifice the quality of what you're selling. And see, here's the thing. There's only so low that prices can go. Like, you can only pump up your margins and your profitability by cutting costs to a certain level. Beyond that level, you're really compromising the quality. So my advice, instead of looking at cutting costs, look at raising prices. If you want to learn more about how to create a heart-centered, soul-aligned, lifestyle-friendly, profitable business, then let's connect. If you want to talk with me or someone on my team, you can do that at superstardiscoverycall.com, and let us figure out ways that you can grow your business without sacrificing your health, your well-being, or your family time in the process.